Hello.
Hi, how you doing today?
I don't know what you're so fucking happy about. This is the worst day ever.
Oh, worst day ever. Isn't that a TV show? Why? What happened?
Haven't you been watching the news?
No.
Somebody that
Oh.
we absolutely love has died.
Is Kevin Smith okay? Oh, you're serious? What happened?
Follow the script.
Follow the script. Who died?
So, okay, we talk about this guy almost every fucking week.
Yeah.
His wife fucking shoots him. He's dead.
All right.
Why the fuck is that funny?
I don't, his wife shoots him. He's dead. He's. I guess it would have been funnier if he survived. Sorry. Sorry. His wife shoots him. He's dead. Go on.
She kills herself.
Oh, that sucks.
That's what you're tore up.
I mean, I don't. Dude had a cock. She has a vagina. I care one way or the other. You know, it's the way my mind works.
Yeah, whatever.
Was she hot?
It doesn't matter.
What
Our
are we
guy is
talking
dead.
about?
Our
Who
guy
the
is dead.
Who the fuck are we talking about?
Phil Hartman.
Not, was he on Cheers? I'm not sure who that is.
Have you ever seen Jingle All the Way?
Nope. Is that a Christmas movie? No.
With Arnold Schwarzenegger.
I was thinking it was with Tim. What's that guy's name? That guy. What's it? I was when you said that's the first thing that came to mind when you said that.
Okay, so you have seen Jingle All the Way.
So he is in it. Oh, at least I know the movie. No, I have not seen it, but I know the movie. Okay.
No, but the guy isn't in there.
Oh. Damn it. Nope, then I don't even know the movie.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Okay. Yeah, I know who that is.
Sinbad.
I know who Sinbad is.
Phil Hartman.
Nope. Did he play the midget in the Christmas movie?
You're an idiot. Have you ever seen So I Married an Axe Murderer?
No.
Coneheads.
No.
CB4.
No, I seen the box at Blockbuster once.
House Guest.
Nope.
Have you ever watched Saturday Night Live?
Yes.
He was on there.
Oh. Like during the good years or?
Have you ever seen Loaded Weapon 1?
Oh, fuck yeah. That's a great fucking movie.
Okay, that guy.
I know exactly who you're talking about now. That guy from Loaded Weapon 1.
His wife shot him.
No way. Seriously?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were just fucking around this whole time.
No, he's fucking dead, you asshole.
Jesus Christ. I didn't know that. All right, so his wife shot. Did she really shoot herself too?
Yeah, Jesus fucking Christ.
This is some bullshit. I thought you were fucking with me.
Here,
Fuck, man.
here's the fucking article.
All right. Fuck.
Emmy Award-winning Saturday Night Live star Phil Hartman was shot dead yesterday in his California mansion by his wife, who then killed herself as cops carried their pajama-clad children from the house.
That's just comedy right there.
I'm done with this. I'm done with this shit.
What, is that not funny? Pajama-clad children. That's great.
Phil Hartman died. Check. Fuck you.
We can't even keep it going for 3 minutes.
No, I'm stupid. It was a stupid idea, and you made it even dumber.
That's not true. It was a funny idea, and I made it dumber. That part is true, but it was a funny idea.
Oh, so the build up on our text messages was funnier than the bit. Like,
You think so? The build up was, hey, you want to pretend like Phil Hartman just died yesterday?
How often do I text you anything longer than one sentence?
Not very.
Okay. Here's what I wrote to you regarding the great fucking bit that just happened.
Comic genius.
I know how I want to lead off with this Phil Hartman thing. At the start of the show, I'm going to act somber, and we will spend a little bit of time talking about him without saying his name. How we have always talked about how much we loved his work and some of the movies he was in, emphasizing that we have always been vocal about how big of fans we are of his. And then say, it is with great sadness that we inform our audience that last night Phil Hartman was found dead. I put a picture on the Trello board that shows some of his movies and how many years ago they were made from 1998 so that we can easily reference that Jingle All the Way came out just 2 years ago. Great movie. Seems like it was just fucking yesterday.
So tell me how in execution it wasn't way funnier than that. Because that sounded dull and bland. In execution, it was fucking perfect. That was like highbrow intellectual comedy.
You fucking. Now I'm pissed off at you.
You should be.
I wrote 2 paragraphs pouring my heart out into this, and your response was awesome. I love it. Not, hey, that sounds dull and bland. Maybe we should rethink this.
No. Rethink. We don't rethink. You'd have to think to rethink.
What do they call that shit? Like if you're rewriting a script or something? Not a rewrite, but
fucking.
Well, anyway, we should have done that.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
I think that was perfect. I think that went great.
All right. So last week, what was our big deal on Patreon this week? Your world record attempts.
Yes, world record attempts. I am
I don't want you to spoil anything.
Okay.
So how did it go?
Better than I expected. Okay. I attempted some world records.
3 to be exact. Do you remember what they were?
3, yes. So the first one, what was the first one? I tried to stick as many clothespins to my face as humanly possible.
In a minute.
I
was the official clock keeper or timekeeper, and I may have let time run over a little bit.
Just a little bit. And then Smarties, picking up Smarties with chopsticks while I was blindfolded in 2 minutes or what. I don't even remember what the times were.
Just save the other one for excitement, enticement.
Perfect. And then another one.
And also because it's stupid.
Yeah, that was the worst one.
Last thing I have here is I wanted to remind everybody, I haven't said it in a couple of weeks, that our Dear Flabbies are on a separate feed. Link in the description. All you have to do is type in Dear Flabby and it'll show up.
Right. They're good. Go give them a listen. And then give them another listen on YouTube. And then smash that like button.
And share our shit.
Right.
Okay. Now,
can we start the show?
We can get on with the show.
Fucking Phil Hartman.
Oh, fuck you.
God, that was awesome.
All right. So what's on your mind this week? Normally you've got some sort of social justice chip on your shoulder. I think we should just get that out of the way now so we can have a decent show.
Oh, so I've been reading a lot about the exploitation of workers in pornography and feminism and all that kind of bullshit.
So I noticed that you were fucking glomming on, who is it, Matt Walsh?
Yeah, it's funny.
So now are you in the same camp as Kaya, where like OnlyFans should be shut down or whatever because it's just whores showing their buttholes?
Fuck no. Are you kidding me? I mean, it is just whores showing their buttholes, but I think if you're a whore and you want to show your butthole, I'm okay with that.
So then what are you reading about? What are you learning about it in the exploitation of sex workers or whatever?
There's a rift. I mean, there's a rift in the feminist world. Like there's feminists that believe that pornography is like just complete exploitation and it's only for the benefit of men. And all it is men exploiting women. And then there's a whole nother camp that thinks that pornography is liberation for women. It allows them to express themselves in ways that however they want or whatever. You know what I mean? And like,
why can't it be both?
It can, and it is. I mean, it's that's how the world works. There's everything is exploitation and not exploit. It's all nuance. But I was reading.
Isn't you going to work every day exploitation?
According to some people, I mean, it depends on how you define exploitation. Do you feel exploited when you go to work?
Yes.
If I go to work and they say I'm going to pay you $20 an hour, whatever it is, and I say, okay, I would gladly do this job that you outlined for $20 an hour, and I go in and they pay me $20 an hour and I do the job they outlined, how is any of that exploitation?
The action of making use of and benefiting from resources.
Making use of and benefiting from resources. So that doesn't even make any sense. Isn't that what everybody does every day?
Yeah.
So everybody is exploiting everything every day?
Yeah, like I exploit the shit out of my toilet.
Awesome. Deserves it. Fuck
All
that
right,
toilet.
the other definition is the action or fact of treating someone unfairly in order to benefit from their work.
Right. And if I agree to work for this wage and you agree to pay me this wage, who's taking advantage of anything here? You know what I mean? I mean, I know what the answer is. I know where they're coming from. I get it.
Do you think you should be paid more than what you're paid at work?
I don't want to incriminate myself, but I mean, if I'm being honest, I probably should be paid a lot less.
Okay.
No, of course I want to be paid more, but do I think I should be paid more? No. Why do you?
No, I don't think you should be paid anything. I know what you do.
Awesome. Can you at least give me a little bit of credit? Come on. So, being serious, do you think that you should be paid more than what you are?
Yes.
Why?
Because I think a lot of myself. I don't know. But
Douche. I was being serious. You honestly believe that you should be paid more. How much? I mean, how much more? You know, like what not I don't even need a number, but like 25% more, 50% more, 300% more. When's it enough?
no, it's not that it's not enough. It's that when I received a job offer,
Mhm.
I looked through the job description
Yes.
and they said, okay, here is what we are going to pay you
Yes.
to do this job.
Right.
And I signed the piece of paper and said, okay, I will gladly move across the country, assuming you pay for it, and come there and do the job that you are requesting.
Yes.
Now, 2 years later,
Mhm.
I am doing a lot more than what is on my job description.
Mhm.
Therefore, forthwith, here too, I believe I should be paid more.
All right. So let me come back with the same exact situation. I was given a job description. I was given a wage. I do massive amounts less than what my job description says, so it balances out.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Feel better now?
No, but in this society, if I really feel like I should be paid more, I have two options. I can,
Yes.
or three options. I can just continue to do my best and see what happens. I can tell them I want more money and get the same amount of work out of me as what I'm getting now because I'm doing my best.
Mhm.
Or three, I can go somewhere else.
Yes.
Right.
And you've made your decision. So how is any of that exploitative?
I didn't say I was being exploited. I just said I want more money.
Oh, I think everybody wants more money. I got into a discussion with a guy about minimum wage also, which is just such a crazy thing to get into a discussion about.
You say you got into a discussion, you mean online or in real life?
In real life at work.
What was the discussion?
He was saying basically like his basic argument was we need to get to a $15 an hour minimum wage. And,
Where did that number come from?
That was my comeback. So I said, if $15 an hour is going to help, move us towards solving the problem of whatever the problem is, why not $1,000 an hour? Because then we can just eradicate the problem, right? Why not $5,000 an hour? What's the difference? If more money is the answer, then why stop at any amount? Just all the money. You get all the money every hour.
Okay, you're being dumb. Fuck. I just
How? I went a little far, but I'm being
a
serious.
little, all the money every hour.
But I mean, what? I'm being serious though. Like, what? If you're saying $15 an hour is a step towards solving the problem, and it will not cause any other problems, everything's going to be fine. Just make it 15 and everything's fine. Why wouldn't you just go all the way and make it $1,000 an hour?
So, okay, where are you thinking? Do you think that $15 an hour federal minimum wage won't solve any problems?
No, I don't think it'll solve any problems.
How?
How would it? So if I work, let's just say I work at McDonald's, and now I make $15 an hour, but it costs $9 an hour or it costs $9 to eat at McDonald's for anything because they have to raise their prices so much.
But they've already proven that in places in countries that have raised their minimum wage, it goes up, but it's very, very insignificant how much the price of the product goes up. Like that's already proven. That's a proven fallacy. You're a straw man. You're a straw man fallacy.
Just saying words. You're gaslighting me. Sorry.
Hey, you're slippery sloping me. No, it's proven that if you raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour, prices will go up, but they won't go up to where it's $9 for a fucking cheeseburger.
Okay, that I agree with. I was being a little bit,
Yeah, well, it's not. Okay,
hyperbolic.
this is a serious argument.
This is a serious conversation. All right, so who do you think benefits the most if we raise the minimum wage to $15 an hour?
Oh, this is a trick question. Retirees.
Nope.
I was going with the answer that you weren't expecting.
You got that one. Paraplegics. That's the answer.
Okay, so I'm going to give the answer that popped into my head, and then you're going to tell me why I'm wrong.
Okay.
Young people.
Okay, why? I'm not going to tell you that you're wrong. I mean, you are, but I'm not going to tell you that you're wrong. Why did that pop into your head?
I'm fucking walking into a trap, and I don't like it. I don't like being on this side of the trap. Because minimum wage jobs are for young people.
I agree with that. In general, I would agree with that. And you think giving them more money will benefit them, right? Is that the line of thinking that you're going with?
No.
So awesome. So let's say that I run a small, I don't know, hardware store, whatever, or a small florist. I'm a florist. Let's say I'm a florist.
Okay.
And right next door to me is a Walmart that sells flowers. And I pay my employees $10 an hour. And I make a okay living. I do okay. My business is doing okay. And then they say, now you have to pay your employees $15 an hour. Well, I don't have enough of a profit margin to pay my employees $15 an hour.
How big of a flower shop are you talking?
17. I don't know. How big are flower shops? I don't know.
How many employees do you have?
I don't know. 5?
Okay.
10?
So first, you're pretty heavy on your staffing. So that's probably why you're in financial trouble.
All right. 3? I know anything about fucking flowers.
How many of
Maybe
those are
that's why I'm in financial trouble.
How many of those are delivery drivers?
Oh, you got to have delivery drivers? I thought people just came in and got their flowers. I thought the mortuary guy just came and picked them up himself. So we have one delivery driver.
Okay,
We're a small family. We're a small family business.
One delivery driver and 3 other employees, or 2 other employees?
3 other employees, 2 other employees plus me and my wife and 4 kids. So 2 other employees plus me. So 3 employees and 1 delivery driver.
What the fuck are you saying?
I don't know.
How many employees do you have?
4.
You just hired somebody from the last time I asked you.
All right, 6. All right, so I have 4 employees. That's what we're going with.
Okay.
Okay.
4 employees in a flower shop means that you're doing about 180. Let's say you're doing $25,000 a month.
Okay.
Why can't you afford an extra $15 an hour?
An extra $5 an hour for each employee?
Yeah.
it cuts into my profit margin, and there's ipso facto profits. I don't know.
What I am proving here
Uh-huh.
is that you just read somebody else's bullet points and you only absorbed the words, not the meaning behind them.
What are you talking about? Because I don't know the specifics of a flower shop? I use that as an example. So, okay, let's go with a fucking muffler shop. I don't fucking know.
How many people do you have working there?
47. And I got one
How
bay.
much do you charge? How much do you charge for muffler cleanings?
$49.95. It's like a subscription service. You get on the yearly plan. We'll clean your muffler every month.
See, no matter what, you're going to end up wrong.
Why?
In this situation, you have 49 employees.
Mm-hmm.
That means that you're doing a really good business that you can afford that extra $5 per person.
Says you. How can you say your business is doing good? You can afford to pay your employees more. How could you possibly know that?
I just said it.
Oh, I didn't hear you, I guess. But do you honestly believe that a person operating a small business has the same capabilities to pay their employees as Walmart? The same amount of money just to throw around, basically.
They actually have more money because
awesome. Please, no, I want to hear this.
if you buy let's say you buy a box fan from Walmart, you can
Yes.
get that for $9.
Yes.
But if you have to buy a box fan because your air conditioner goes out and you go to the hardware store that's right up the road, that's real close, it's like $42. And you have no choice but to pay that because you're fucking hot. So you're paying $42 for something that's got a goddamn Walmart price tag on it for $9 fucking, which means that stupid fucking hardware store has plenty of fucking money to pay their goddamn employees.
They just make a trip to Walmart and buy a bunch of shit and then cross out the price and put their price on it.
So don't fucking tell me that they can't pay extra $5 for that stupid fuck that works behind the counter. That's like, oh, you're paying that much for a box fan? Must be hot.
Debbie, you know they got these at Walmart for cheaper. That would be awesome.
Completely unrelated to that story, I got my air conditioner fixed.
Good. That's good news. Just in time for the heat to break.
It's like 104 here today. Get yourself a box fan.
So, do you understand, back to our original argument, discussion, whatever, do you understand, like, the argument that all pornography is exploitative to women, basically? Like, you can't do porn without being exploited.
Yeah, I understand it. I don't agree with it.
So, and do you also understand the argument that, like, porn is liberating for women? It empowers them.
I understand with it. I understand it, and I don't agree with it.
Okay, I was curious where you fell, like where what you actually thought about it.
Oh, what do I think of porn?
No, I know what you think of porn. Pretty much the same thing I probably think of porn. It's great.
No, we don't have the same thoughts. I promise you.
Are you sure?
Yes.
If I sent you a video of this girl getting peed on, what would you think? Wait, what do you mean you promise? How would you possibly know? Why would you say that? You're talking down to me now.
Because you get off on the fact that in your head these women are being exploited. That's a turn on to you.
Is that right?
True or false? Your favorite type of porn is with 6 black guys around a poor 16-year-old white girl with mascara running down her face.
I mean, what's exploitative about that? I don't. Can you read the definition of an exploitative one more time? I don't see any exploitation going on there. She came there of her own free will.
So
they probably picked her up because she didn't have a car, but
runaway.
They picked her up on the side of the street, totally of her own free will.
But yeah, so I mean, some of it's exploitive. Like you can't say all porn isn't.
Right. I never would say that. It's just curious to me how these people are just it's a blanket statement. You know what I mean? And it's like a rift in the middle of fucking feminism, you know?
What I believe is behind all the runny mascara and double penetration videos is a man making a lot of money.
Yes.
So that's where the feminism side of the argument comes from, is if this is so good for women, why is it men making all the money? If it's so good for women, if it's freeing for women, why won't you let your daughter do it?
Because we all know it's not freeing for women. We all know it's not, but we all just really like it, and we have to justify it somehow. So I didn't get a chance to read the article. Otherwise I would have put it on the board. But apparently the guy who started OnlyFans, it's starting to come out that like sometime in the 90s he was running some of those like password hack websites where they were selling passwords to other porn sites, and that was kind of where he got his start. And a lot of they're showing that a lot of it was he was selling passwords like to child pornography sites or whatever. And then however many years later he started OnlyFans. But like I said, I didn't get a chance to read the whole thing. I was just kind of browsing it where it came up, because it was all in that same type of argument. There was a lady that was calling for, like, she was saying something to the effect of the best thing that a young girl can do for her financial future is to start doing porn as soon as you can. It's like that's the best. That's the best thing you can do for it's the most freeing thing for your financial future. Start porn right away. And
so I agree with that in some circumstances. Like if your mom died when you were young and your father molested you, your best bet is to get into porn as soon as possible.
The best bet for your mental health.
Well, no, it's already shot. That's what I mean. Like, you're not coming back from that situation. You might as well make some money off of your defects.
Off of your defects. So it was like I don't know, 47 tweets or whatever. But her first central thesis was that women should get into porn as soon as possible. And the rest of all of it was talking about how capitalism is the worst thing ever. It's exploitative. You don't want to get a fast food job because you're just going to be exploited in your fast food job. It made zero sense to me. Like, selling hamburgers is exploitative. Shoving things up your ass, totally cool.
Selling hamburgers, exploitative. Selling your tacos, just fine.
Right. Yeah, I just couldn't follow the logic,
All right, that was Phil Hartman.
Was it?
Yep.
Oh, we're still on Phil Hartman? All right, perfect.
Oh, did you hear about?
No.
I'm gonna try.
Tell me more.
I'm gonna try a different one.
All right.
So I came across this story I thought would be funny to talk about on the show.
God, that one just sounds sad.
Fuck me, man. What do you want from me?
It just sounds sad when you lay it out like that.
All right.
Just don't say anything. Just read it. Just start reading.
Woman dies after security guard pretending to be doctor performs surgery at Pakistan hospital.
Awesome.
That's as far as I read into the article. I just thought we would go from there.
The imposter had previously conned several patients and also did home visits. You can't even get a real doctor to do home visits. Holy shit. An elderly woman has died after a family mistakenly hired a former security guard to perform surgery on her. That's just so awesome. Whoops. We hired a janitor.
How are you? I can't even read the article. It says register for free to continue reading.
That's all I got. That first paragraph. I was just hoping we could get away with not reading it.
Oopsies.
I literally just read that and then I'm like, fuck. And then you said it. All right. Looks good.
Okay.
So this shit was pretty informative.
It seems like it would be hard, at least in this country, to confuse a security guard for a doctor. Like, just on their vocabulary. Like, you don't see a lot of doctors with 40 keys hanging off their belt.
Yeah, probably not. So it does this. I was going to ask you if it says, but you don't fucking know because we can't read the article. I'm wondering what the surgery was. What surgery could they possibly do as like at your house? Like, well, first of all, if you needed surgery, would you trust a doctor to come to your house and do the surgery like in
No,
your
it
bed?
just said they did house calls. That could have been like follow-ups to a previous surgery that the security guy did.
No, I'm assuming they did the surgery at their house.
Well,
In their hut, whatever they live in
fucking
Pakistan.
or something.
But I mean, isn't that how they used to do it? That they didn't really have hospitals. They just laid you out on your kitchen table and they used your own cooking utensils to do the surgery.
Well, okay. All right. So if I start getting too close to home, just tell me to shut up and we'll move on.
Shut up and we're moving on. All right, go ahead.
There's somebody that you are close to
Uh-huh.
that is like, what is it, like a Abdullah Gambada or
Yep, that's exactly what they are. We'll go with that. Doula Gambada. Got it. Got it.
what is it?
Doula.
Right, that's what I said.
Right. Doula Gambada. Got it. It's funny.
Okay, and that's somebody that goes to your house and delivers your baby at home.
Yes.
Okay, what did that person do before becoming an Abdullah Gambada?
She delivered watermelons. Oh Jesus! What did she do? She was she was going to school to be a chef, like a sous
Okay,
chef.
perfect.
Or whatever.
How is that any fucking different? Like, she worked at fucking Village Inn, and now it's like, hey, I'm just going to come to your house and deliver your babies. Like, I would rather have a security guard. They've got some sort of fucking training.
Training in what?
First aid.
Security guards don't have training in first aid. Like, hey, meathead, stand by that door.
Well, it depends what kind of security. Like, yeah, if you're just a fucking meathead bouncer, then yeah. But
That's what all security are, aren't they?
no. There's security that's first responders, like mall security cops. They know first aid.
They do?
Yeah, every time I go there, one of them gives me mouth to mouth. Yes, they know first aid.
In the back room. He takes me in the back and gives me mouth to mouth. Oh, God. So you're assuming that this is one of the good security guards that knows mouth to mouth.
I'm assuming that he's not a fucking previous cook at Village Inn. Not a Abdullah Gambada or whatever the fuck.
I don't have an argument. Doula Gambada. I love it.
Okay. Misleading headline.
Jesus Christ.
Man shot, killed while stealing catalytic converter, police say. Okay. Right now, tell me what you think the story is about.
A guy was stealing a catalytic converter, got caught, and somebody shot him.
Okay. Just based on the headline, don't read anything.
Okay.
Based on the headline, who is in the right and who is in the wrong? Like, whose side? If you're on the jury, this is all the information you had through the whole trial is what I just told you. This man was shot and killed while stealing a catalytic converter.
Oh,
I rest my case. Okay, now you have to
All right.
you have to make your whatever.
You shouldn't steal catalytic converters if you don't want to get shot.
Okay, now I'm going to read the article. So right now you're on the side of the shooter.
Yes.
Okay.
Always.
Well, just hold on.
All right.
A man in Washington has been charged after police said he shot and dragged another man who was taking a catalytic converter from his vehicle. You're like, what's that you say?
Wait. Where'd the dragged come from?
Okay.
It's a little different, but okay.
Michael Campbell is accused of shooting the man after Campbell said he caught the man taking the piece of equipment from his truck. Court records state Campbell was awoken by a noise while he slept in his truck and saw the man sawing the catalytic converter. Police said Campbell opened the passenger side door and fired multiple shots directly at the person. The person tried getting back to his own vehicle but fell. That is when police said Campbell lashed the victim's hands above his head and tied him to the ball hitch on his F-150.
What the fuck?
Then dragged him through the field.
Wow. That's like one of the worst written headlines ever. Talk about burying the lead. Jesus. That is way better than shooting him. I'm still on the shooter side. If you don't want to drag through a field, don't steal catalytic converters.
What are they trying to convert with these fucking things anyway? That's all I keep fucking hear about. It's a stupid name.
They're catalytic. They're trying to convert the catalytic to something else.
Okay, I know catalytic converters. Here's what I know about them.
All right.
They're in your exhaust system.
Yes.
They make it more emission friendly.
Yes.
And on big trucks, you can get like $450 for them if you cut them off with a Sawzall.
And if you need one on your car, they're very, very expensive. Like to buy new to put on, you know what I mean? And if you're a muffler shop, like my muffler shop that cleans mufflers, if you like replace somebody's muffler and like cut out the catalytic converter and just put a straight pipe, it's against the law. I know that much. But other than that, I don't know nothing about them.
Okay.
I think it's like platinum or something. I think there's platinum inside of them.
I know it's some sort of not heavy metal. What is it?
Anthrax.
I hate doing shows when I'm tired.
That sucks.
All right. Man charged in girlfriend's murder tried to sell car with victim dead in backseat.
Couldn't have at least put her in the trunk? Jesus, dude.
The body of 44-year-old Pamela Paz was found on May 2nd in a parking area. Whatever medical examiner died from neck trauma, strangulation during the course of the event. Police say Paz boyfriend. He was interviewed and provided an alibi, proven to be false. Johnson attempted to sell her Dodge Charger with the victim deceased in the back seat.
If it was a good deal, would you still buy it?
Oh, absolutely.
Really?
It wouldn't bother me.
$600?
Oh, it depends. Like, okay, let's say that. Let's say it was a 69 Charger.
Uh-huh.
And she just died. Like, she just got killed.
Okay.
And it was like 70 degrees out.
Okay.
I would pay list price for it. It wouldn't bother me.
Really?
Yeah, like as long as I knew that I wouldn't get charged with anything for just throwing her out and driving off.
Yeah.
Or even if I could just call it in and be like, hey, I found this body in my new car. Whatever.
Do you think that they would come and just take the body and you could just drive away? I mean, what if he put in the ad, you have to dispose of this chick that I killed? Car for sale cheap if you dispose of the body.
Is that insinuating then that if I don't dispose of it correctly, that I'm the one that gets charged?
Yes. You have to dispose of the body correctly. At you have to have a funeral. You have to pay for the funeral, consult the family and all that kind of bullshit.
No,
You got to go to their house. I'm sorry to hear about your daughter.
I know you don't care about cars. Do you have is there a car that you really want or a vehicle of any kind?
I mean, if I had to pick, yeah. I mean, I would get one of them decked out vans that you could live in.
Okay.
Does that count?
Like a conversion van?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's say that you can get one. What are they about? Probably 120 grand?
Yeah, at least.
Okay. So let's say you can get one for 30 grand.
Okay.
But there's a body in it and you've got to dispose of the body.
Okay.
Like how do you do it? Because in this situation, if you get caught, you go to prison. You know that.
Yeah. For murder, right? They're gonna assume I did
probably sexual acts with a corpse.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't want to go to jail for something I didn't do. I didn't murder anybody, okay?
Yeah, I fucked her.
Yeah, I came all over her dead face. What difference does it make?
You see how she was dressed?
Oh, jeez.
See that in court? I came all over her dead face. So what?
She was already dead when I was there. I mean, I was just masturbating. I can't tell you where it's going to land. Her face just happened to be there.
Her eyes were already milky, motherfucker. Okay. Anyway, so how would you dispose of the body?
Oh, jeez. I've always heard that you can take them to like a pig farm and the pigs will eat them, right? So I look up pig farms on the internet. Cannibal pig farms.
Okay, you have 2 hours.
Oh, jeez. I don't know if there's any pig farms around here.
There's not. Next option.
Fuck. I don't want to hack anybody up. I don't want to cut anybody. That would be the worst.
Why?
I mean, why? I don't want to get blood all. I didn't even kill him, and now I have to hack him up. That's terrible. So, like drain cleaner, I guess. I don't know. Does that really work?
You just get buy a little bottle of Drano and
Yeah.
dump it on the corpse.
Yeah, exactly. Can't you just
Problem
fill 'em-
solved.
Can't you just fill a bathtub with drain cleaner and they just dissolve?
No.
I don't know. I've never dissolved a body. I don't know how that fucking works.
What about? Okay, so you don't want to get blood and guts all over you. What if you froze them and then cut them up? Then you don't get blood on you.
Is that true? I don't think that's true.
If it's frozen, there's nothing to. It's frozen.
So how long do you think it takes to cut up a body? How long do you think a body stays frozen after you take it? Where am I going to get a big freezer?
I don't even have a saw.
Yeah,
You said
plus, where am I going to get a fucking saw? There's so much wrong with this. I never even thought about where am I going to get a saw.
Okay, fine. That's out.
Yeah, hacking them up is out. That's too much work. So how about you drive onto like an overpass or whatever, and you just push her off so it looks like she committed suicide? Would that work?
Mm,
And leave a
No.
note on the top of the bridge.
foolproof.
I can't live anymore. I'm jumping off of this bridge. How about this? You like go to the mall, kind of carry her like she's drunk, walk her through the mall, and then you go buy some like real nice fancy clothes, put her in the fancy clothes, fancy dress, and then you just sit her on a mall bench and just leave.
But the semen will get traced back to you.
Will it? I'm gonna wipe it off her face before I put her there. I got one of those little lights that they check for semen.
No, see, you would get.
I'd get caught.
Yeah, because as soon as they discovered she was dead, they would want to look at tapes,
Uh-huh.
and the tapes would show you dragging her ass through the mall.
Oh fuck yeah.
You're weak. You're not. It's not like you're gonna be able to hold her up.
Yeah, it's not gonna look like she's drunk. It's gonna look like I'm dragging a dead chick through the mall. Fuck. So then, what's the answer? How do you do it?
I don't know. I'm looking for the fucking answer.
Oh, looking to get a cheap car here. So, house fire?
No, because they always find out how
How
the
it started.
person, like, there was no smoke in the lungs, so they know that they weren't alive when the fire started.
So, all right. So you get one of those. I don't know what you call them. Where you like
Toaster.
bellows? Is that what you call them?
You're gonna pump smoke into her lungs.
Yes, that's the plan. Shove that thing down her throat, pump some smoke into her lungs, and then set the house on fire. I'm like a criminal mastermind.
All right. Talking about that. That's stupid. Oh. So you put this article up, that woman that got stuck.
Yeah.
So fucking.
This is so dumb. It just caught me because like there's a fetish for women getting stuck in shit. Doesn't that just seem like you would think, okay, yeah, I've heard all the fetishes. I've heard all of them. Whatever. Nothing surprises me anymore. And then I see this like, all right, well, I guess that's new. Women getting stuck in shit. A woman who got stuck in a chair while making fetish content had to be freed with the jaws of life.
So did you read this whole article?
Yeah, I think so. It's been a
Okay.
while, but yeah.
So the way this works is this girl puts herself in situations where she can film herself getting unstuck from things.
Yep.
And I think she said people pay $3 a minute to watch the videos.
Jesus Christ. Is that what it said? I don't remember
Oh, here
that.
it is. She said fans would pay $1.99 per minute to watch creators like herself place themselves in compromising positions and then get free.
So, do you think that I could capitalize on that? Like, do you think somebody would pay me to get out of a folding chair? Just not like stuck in it, just get up out of a folding chair. Because I'm so unhealthy.
When I read this, that's what I thought is like every day me getting up out of a chair is somebody's fetish. Like it's hard for me to get out of the chair. Sometimes I struggle. Sometimes I feel like I'm stuck.
You're making fetish content. You didn't even know it.
So do you think that people actually jerk off to this? Like, oh my God, she's almost free. She's almost free. Oh,
She got out. I got to come before she gets out or it ruins it.
oh, so do you think that people actually jerk off to this? Are you going to pay $1.99 a minute for a video that you won't jerk off to?
Yeah. I mean, I'd like to say no just because I don't get it, but you're paying for it. So what else are you paying for? You know? So I can't even concentrate on this. All I keep thinking is there a way that we can start an OnlyFans where we don't have to do anything sexual or get naked, but like just get stuck in something? I mean, I can stick my head in a fucking jar or whatever.
Stick my head between the banisters or whatever.
Yeah. Yes. I can make a 15-minute video of me trying to get my head unstuck with butter or something.
Okay, there's got to be something to this.
There has to. There has to be a fetish that one of us can do, whatever. That is, I don't have to get naked. I don't have to show you my asshole or anything like that, but it's somebody's fetish. I'm not sticking anything in me or pulling anything out of me or showing my asshole or my titties.
That's fucking boring.
See, you say boring, but I mean, maybe I just have to eat a sandwich real slow or something. I don't know. Eat a piece of cake or rub cake all over my face. I'd rub cake all over my face. I don't care.
I would be more inclined, and I'm being serious when I say this, I would be more inclined to show my butthole than lather myself up in cake.
Why?
Because that's demeaning.
But
showing my butthole isn't demeaning.
it's disgusting.
Yes, 100%.
Yes. So, but you just, when you're done lathering yourself up in cake, you just got to eat cake and then you just go take a shower. After you show your butthole, you're dirty for the rest of your life.
I can still go take a shower after I show my butthole.
Yeah, you never get over that. You won't. It doesn't happen. I don't care what they say. You don't get over that.
No, why would I care? Like,
Then why haven't you done it then?
because nobody's paid me $2 a minute to look at it.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you could spread your asshole for $2 a minute. God, that is such a cheap price for what you're selling.
No, it is a fucking bargain on my end. Okay, look. Will you give me 50 cents if I show you my butthole?
No.
See? So if I could get $2,
So then
Like,
let's start a bidding war for
before this conversation, I thought my butthole had no value. Now it sounds like my butthole has a value of $2 every minute somebody looks at it.
So let's start a bidding war on how much to keep your pants on. All right, how about this? Would you do like a diaper fetish video where you shit yourself in a diaper and while you're sucking on a pacifier? $2 a minute. All of this, $2 a minute.
Is my face in it?
You have to do the video for 45 minutes.
Is my face in it?
Yes. You're sucking on a pacifier and then maybe a bottle.
No.
And then maybe your mom's titties.
I already said no. Okay, yes.
How about my mom's titties?
No, because that's demeaning.
To who?
To me.
What? How is that demeaning?
Okay, if I walk into work and on the employee bulletin board is a blown up picture of me with a shit filled diaper and a bonnet and a pacifier, I'm going to be like, hey, why don't we take that down? If I walk in and I see a picture of my butthole blown up like 8x10, I'd be like secretly thinking, yep, that's my butthole, but nobody knows it.
So in your butthole video, you're not even going to show your face?
No.
Oh, fuck. Are you kidding? Then I've already made it all these videos. You pay and you can see them. If you don't think that I can find somebody's anonymous butthole and just say it's mine,
I don't care if you do that or not.
you have to show your face is what I'm getting at.
Well, then, no. Then I'm not showing. I'll show my face or my butthole, but not both.
You're going to edit between the two? Wait,
You'll never see my face and my butthole on screen at the same time.
It's the same person. that background looks a little different. Wait a minute. So, is there anything you would do on OnlyFans for $2 a minute where you showed your face? Sexual.
Is there a chance that the videos will leave OnlyFans?
Yes, of course.
Okay, then no.
Okay, then no.
Then yes.
All right, you have my personal guarantee that they'll never leave OnlyFans. What does that make it better?
It's a make-believe scenario. That's how these work. I need to know the variables at play before I can answer the question.
So your boss could just be browsing OnlyFans one day. It's not like it has to leave OnlyFans for it to be embarrassing.
Okay, we're going to start this over. I'm going to show you how to do this because you don't set up premises very well.
All right, cool.
Okay. If I could guarantee that nobody outside of your select group of people on OnlyFans would ever see these videos or ever connect them to you in real life, would you do it for $2 a minute?
No.
Okay. See, that was very clear. I know where you stand.
Right. $2 a minute. That's whore prices. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, not like cheap trailer trash whore prices.
$2 a minute to watch a video.
Yeah.
So if you have a 5-minute video,
Yes.
that's $10. If you
Yes.
have 50,000 people watching it, that's like,
Oh, see. Okay. All right. Back up. Yes. in my mind, the way that I was playing this out was like, I'm making one video for one person and they're going to watch for 5 minutes and I get $10 and I just shat myself for $10. It doesn't quite seem worth it. But yeah, your scenario is way better. So yes, the answer is yes.
okay.
In fact, I'd probably do it for 99 cents a minute. I mean, that's a lot of fucking money.
So do it. Okay, here's what I don't understand about any of this.
All right.
Because I don't know how these sites work, but
Yeah, me neither.
$1.99 a minute, that must mean like it's a cam site.
I'm assuming, yeah.
Okay, then apparently I know how these work.
So I've never paid for like a cam site, I've never been on a cam site like that. Of course I've seen pre-recorded cam videos or whatever, but have you ever paid for like a live cam girl show?
No.
It doesn't seem like something that would interest me. And I would feel like, especially at $2 a minute, I would feel like I'm being ripped off the whole time. I would just be mad at myself the whole time.
So
Like
I
just
think
sitting there pissed off at myself.
I think it depends. If, let's say, in this instance, your only fetish, the only way that you can come is by watching college-age girls get stuck in folding chairs.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, you're not going to be able to get that in real life. You need the internet to get you off.
Gotcha. I guess it would be worth $2 a minute if that was the case.
Yeah.
Just be normal though. just be regular. I mean, then being normal doesn't cost you $2 a minute.
Would you ever pay for sex?
Yeah, of course I would.
All right.
I wouldn't have a problem with that at all.
Okay.
I mean, women got to work, No, I don't care about that. Actually, women working. If I'm horny enough and I wasn't married, and yeah, absolutely.
So
I don't think there's any shame in that.
Oh, me neither. I had a friend. This is so fucking gross. I don't even want to tell this story.
All right. This is gonna be a good one.
I was, maybe 18 or 19, I guess. So we used to go drive like 30 miles out of town to go party at this guy's house.
Okay.
And there was near where you live, there was a horse shop or whatever the fuck they were called.
Yeah.
Like escorts.
Yeah, sure.
But they were like, in my mind, escorts are cute.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Like they're hot. Escorts are hot.
All right. You're
Whores are not.
okay.
And these were the not.
Okay. Okay.
So
Was it-
anyway, he was fucking some girl that worked there.
Okay.
And we were out at my buddy's house drinking beer or whatever. And he's like, hey, should I invite whatever Mercedes or whatever the fuck her name was? Like, well, fuck yeah.
thinking she's hot.
No, I knew what she looked like.
Oh, okay.
So he had been dating her for maybe 6 months, I guess.
Okay.
So he's like, well, she's coming out. I got to go to the bathroom and get this taken care of. So he went in the bathroom and rubbed one off, waiting for her to show up.
Okay.
She gets there and he comes over and he's like, hey, you want like a blowjob or anything from her? I'm like, well, yeah. I mean,
Yes, I do.
so I was eating her pussy.
All right. That's usually how that works, but okay.
But I can remember I looked up at her and I said, do you care if I do this? And she's like, I mean, if you want.
All right.
That's the story.
Oh, so you didn't get head? You
No, I ended up getting head. Yeah,
oh.
I ate a horse pussy
Why would you do that?
because I like eating pussy.
But she's a whore.
I was assured that she wiped baby wipes on her before she got out there.
She used 2 ply toilet paper. You're good. Gross. She used baby wipes.
She was so gross. God, it was so gross.
She wasn't hot at all.
No, not even a little bit. Like, even when I was drunk.
Oh, that bad? Wow. So did he end up fucking her before?
No.
Or during?
No, I didn't eat his cum, you fucking weirdo. You're disgusting.
For the purposes of this
disgust me.
story, you did.
No, I ate a stranger's cum, you faggot.
Did you lick her asshole at least?
No, I wasn't in the asshole licking stage at that point in my life.
At that point in my life. Awesome.
No, you remember, I just told you like a couple of weeks ago that I went a long time without even eating pussy because I thought it was gross.
Yeah. Yeah, that story's gross. I don't even know what to say. I don't.
I got so many of them. I was such a fucking deviant. So fucking disgusting. I was just a disgusting human being.
That's terrible. Just fucking terrible. Do you ever wonder how the fuck did I make it out alive?
So I was positive that I was going to die before I was 30. I mean,
Really?
Yeah, I was into some. I was just a bad person. Like, I was a bad person doing bad things all the time.
Now you're a good guy doing good things all the time, paying it back, right?
Oh no, I've gotten paid back. That's for sure. Oh fuck, we're already at an hour.
All right, you ready to do our shout outs and stuff? Or you want
No,
another story? What do you want to do?
I want to do.
Oops.
I want to do at least make sure that I get my gun story of the weekend.
All right.
I think that was the bonus show that I talked about. I'm going to do a gun story every week until you change your view on gun control.
Yeah.
All right. I think this came from Jody B.
Perfect. I'm glad to see you guys conspiring against me.
Body cam video captures deputies in shootout with 12-year-old boy and 14-year-old girl. Let's not shoot these kids.
Let's not shoot these kids. You don't want to get caught saying that on tape.
Investigators in Florida released body camera footage of deputies in a shootout with a 12-year-old boy and 14-year-old girl. The Volusia County Sheriff's Office said the children shot at the deputies for more than half an hour Tuesday night before the deputies returned fire.
What the fuck?
In the disturbing video, Florida Sergeant Donnie Maxwell can be seen taking cover behind a tree, alerting, shooting out the rear window, my direction, stand by.
Do you think he was that calm?
Maxwell can be seen taking fire from inside of a house where the 12-year-old and 14-year-old are shooting out of. Police said the two children had fled from a juvenile home northeast of Orlando and broke into an unattended house, finding several large firearms. When police arrived, the children opened fire.
Wow.
An officer can be heard ordering the children to put the gun down. Let's not shoot these kids, man. Let's just hold off, take our time. One of the deputies can be heard saying.
They'll tucker themselves out.
Another replied, "They're shooting at me."
Oh my
See,
God.
okay. At one point in the edited 9-minute video, Maxwell, with his gun drawn, mutters to himself, appearing to pray for a peaceful outcome. "Don't make me do this. Don't do this."
Jesus Christ.
Cops are good people.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I see a lot of that messaging going around. So how long did it say they were shooting at him for? For like 6
30
hours?
minutes.
Jesus. That's a lot of bullets.
Have you ever been in a shootout with the cops?
Just once. I mean, it's not like a normal thing for me.
Have you ever had a gun pointed at you?
Yes. I told you this. Remember?
Well, this was the cop when you were fucking playing, making bombs or whatever, right?
Yes. And I about shit myself. Yeah, it's scary as fuck having a gun pointed at you. and the cop yelling at you.
I almost went into that fucking story of the transsexual sex party thing just now.
You should have.
We put it in the fucking archive, so I don't know where it's at.
Oh, damn it.
Okay. Now do you think guns should be restricted? Kids are just shooting willy-nilly at cops now.
Maybe the cops shouldn't be messing with the kids. Maybe
You know
these
what
kids.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, maybe these kids had a bad experience with the police, and this is just how they take out their frustration.
So how do you think that, how do we stop kids from just picking up guns and shooting at cops?
Tell them not to.
No.
Do you have kids? When you don't want them to do something, you just tell them not to do it. And if they do it, you put them in a corner.
All right. You got the Trello board open?
Yes.
Okay. I just moved something up to the top.
All right.
All right. Ready? I want to try this again. You've got to read between the lines here, buddy.
Okay.
So what do we do? What do we got to get these kids in order to stop them from shooting at cops?
You know, maybe if they had some kind of I don't know, like a pet or something to put their love and attention into, you know?
Like a dog?
No.
Like
They
a
need
fish?
No.
Like
no,
a bird?
No.
Like a snake?
No.
Like a snail?
No.
Like a turtle?
Snail. Definitely snail. No, not
Like
snail.
a guinea pig?
No.
Like a giraffe?
Nope.
Like a cat?
Yes, like a cat. I was wondering when you were going to get around to that one.
I was running out of animals. I don't know a lot of animals. But where could somebody get a cat?
Luckily, they're listening to this show right now, and for our listeners, special time, limited offer. One of our listeners is selling a cat for $100. Oh wait, $150. Sorry, $100 for my pain and suffering, and $50 to pay an exterminator to put him in a bag for shipping because I ain't going near him. So if you want,
Oh wait a minute, I got to put the picture of the cat on the screen. I forgot. Keep going.
So I was gonna say, so if you want a dead cat in a bag,
No,
for
he's not going to be dead.
The exterminator.
I don't care. It's not. We're not selling a dead cat.
Speak for yourself. So, all right, fine. If you want a cat in a bag, shipped to your door with a lazy eye, then did he give you any contact information?
It's right there on the thing.
Oh, sorry, I didn't even see it. It is tomato sauce qw@gmail.com. $150 cat in a bag. It's all yours.
I think it'll ship from Egypt. I think that's where he lives.
Awesome. Guaranteed to be alive by the time it reaches you.
All right. Okay, so to follow our protocol, our new protocol.
Hold on. Before you jump into that, if you have any type of advertising that you would like us to do an ad read for, we are accepting advertisers. So whatever you got, we'll advertise it. Our rates are competitive.
With the thrifty nickel.
Right.
Yeah, so I think one of the things that we forget is that shows pick up new listeners.
Yes.
This could be the first time somebody's hearing this and they're thinking, what the fuck are they talking about? Here's what we're talking about.
Uh-huh.
In order to make sure that we only deal with the right type of advertisers, we are limiting our ad reads to, it's got to be $5 or less.
Yes.
Okay.
We're on a sliding scale.
Yeah, if it's we like you, it's $3. If we
Right.
don't like you, it's $5.
Yep.
If you're trying to sell a real product like a watch, we're not interested unless it's your used watch
Right.
that
Yeah,
you
yeah,
want to sell.
Right. I'm
But
not
if you own a
interested-
watch company,
Yeah,
you're fucking out, fucker.
Yeah, yeah. Fuck you. You're going to get $3 advertising out of me? Fuck off.
This is your opportunity to reach dozens of people.
Right. If you've got a yard sale coming up, you want to advertise, you're going to reach people.
You're going to reach humans and some bots too.
And some bots, exactly. And we need those ad dollars rolling in to keep the lights on here at Who's Right Podcast Studios.
Okay.
God, that sounded so fucking gay.
All right.
It sounded gayer than I thought it would.
Let's see here. Super chat.
Oh, let's see what we got for super chats. Open this up here.
Bra McBraw says, Doug, I'm starting a podcast. Give me some tips. Shout out to Slade, by the way.
That was good.
Slade?
Do you know who that is?
No.
Cool.
Bra McBraw.
Brum and Bra. So do you got any tips for this guy?
Yes.
All right. Next question.
What? How much time do you want to take up on this? Okay. When
Are
you
we
start your
answering it
pod-
seriously?
Yes.
I have some serious tips.
Go. Seriously, go.
Serious tip is you have to be consistent. You have to put out content on a schedule and a lot of it. That's
Okay.
it.
Don't get wrapped up in this Twitter bullshit.
Oh, yeah, that too.
That's all I would say is make sure your audio quality is at least average. Like at least where ours is.
Yeah, make sure people can understand you. Don't cough into the mic or sniff a lot, that kind of bullshit.
Don't laugh at your own jokes.
Don't laugh.
Don't
yeah,
repeat things
don't
that your
repeat
co-hosts.
things. Exactly.
Don't lean on crutch words. Like,
Interesting.
what else is there? Don't be fat. People don't like fat people.
Don't be fat. Can you try not to be so fat?
Don't repeat subjects from week to week. They don't like that. I know that.
Uh-huh. Try to keep your topics current.
Work out your details beforehand.
Yeah, that too.
Doesn't that sound like fucking boring? Everything sounds boring.
Yes. Or just push record and see what happens.
Don't fucking drink while you're recording. You may think it's funny.
Come on.
Nobody else does.
I will agree with you there.
Hope that helped.
Classic.
All right. You want to read this one here?
Sure. What do we got? Ivan Quazada said, Doug, my Nastric.
All right. Try this one.
All right. My Nastric Doug.
All right.
Where am I? Who are you? That was from Mystical Samurai. You're right here with me, buddy.
You know what? I'm going to leave on this last one here. This isn't even a super chat. I just like it.
All right. I'm not even going to read that.
Fuck you. Ham Sandwich says, y'all ain't that fat.
Thanks, Ham Sandwich. With a name like Ham Sandwich, you'd know.
Okay. So that was that, right?
Yes. So when on our Wednesday shows, after we're done recording, if you are a patron, we do an after show chat with people in Discord. So if you're a patron, you can get joined up and chat with us about whatever cool things you got going on in your life, video games or whatever.
What other major perk do we offer that I don't know of any other podcast that offers to people that sign up to our Patreon?
You get to be a part of a Navy and a Union all at once.
We just tried selling this motherfucker's cat, and he says, you guys are so oval, I can draw you using just a school compass.
God, those are some big arms. Oh, shit.
You know what? I'm going back to only reading out loud the super chats.
That guy's name is literally Fatty. How are you going to talk about somebody being oval?
I don't know if you said it or not, so I got to ask again. What other bonuses do they get for signing up to our Patreon?
So what do we got? We've got you could be a member of the Navy,
just
a member of the fucking.
That we call them.
Oh yeah, I didn't know what you were going for.
Okay, so show's over. You can leave now. Now, as part of our Patreon, we call new patrons.
Yes.
Sometimes it's fucking great. It led to one of the best shows that we've ever recorded.
Right.
Other times, not great.
It led to one of the worst shows we ever recorded. I don't know. That's true. I just sounded good.
Stop listening now if you're not listening to us talk to other people. But that's what we're going to do for about the next hour and a half, I think, because we have a lot of them.
Way to sell it.
I'm not complaining.
If you sign up for Patreon, drop your number in there, and we'll call you.
So I went through that where we had weeks like this where there was just a huge number of shout outs to do.
Sure.
And I was like, oh, I don't want to do these. These suck. And then it was like the next week, it was like half of that. And the week after that, it was like half of that. And then it was like, hey, dude, like we've only got 3 people sign up this week and nobody wants us to call them. What do we do? So, yeah. So I'm happy to do these today. I'm happy to talk to these people. I'm going to thank every one of them profusely for signing up and giving us their hard-earned money. We really appreciate it. We love you guys more than you'll ever know. Sign up right now, and I love the shit out of you.
I hope you can get a stay safe in there.
All right. You ready to go through these?
Yes, sir.
Fuck.
Let's see what we got. I knew it was only a matter of time.
All right.
Okay. It looks like Christian signed up at the $10 tier. Thank you very much, Christian. Holy guacamole. That's a lot of people that left their numbers.
Yeah, I know. We'll be doing this for a bit.
Yeah.
Or as the blacks say, a grip.
Grip. The blacks. Jesus.
Oh, that's too bad. Sorry, Jacob.
This is gripping content.
No, you're not putting that fucking pressure on me, you dickhead. The show's over. I don't care if anybody answers. I don't care. The show's over. We put out another mediocre show.
What are you talking about? That was fun.
Has been forwarded to an
Right.
What are you talking about mediocre? How are you gonna call my show mediocre?
Mediocre isn't bad.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
I'm going for fucking perfection, and you're calling it mediocre.
Then read the fucking stories before we record, dick. I'm going for mediocre.
All right, I guess I'm going for mediocre too. This sounds like too much work.
All right. Sorry, Jacob. You can always raise your tier and we'll give you another try back.
Right.
Them's the rules. I don't make them. I just follow them.
I know. I understand.
Anthony's the one that laid the groundwork.
Right. You know me. Okay. Looks like Alexander Signed up at the $5 tier. Thank you, Alexander. You think that's a guy or a girl? We're gonna go with girl. Sorry,
Big
dude.
old tits.
with big old titties.
Hello?
Hey, Reese, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I am doing great. It sounds like you're getting ready to go on a dive trip to Mexico. Is that right?
I am in the first week of July. I'm leaving the 5th.
So Anthony, he sent a little note. It says, blah, blah, blah.
Also, I'm a scuba diver, landscaper, and bouncer. I'm going to Mexico for a dive trip in a few weeks, so it'll be cool to take pictures with the Who's Right flag underwater.
So send him a flag, Anthony, a waterproof one.
All right. Do they make waterproof flags?
Just Xerox it, covered in that plastic. You'll be good.
Yeah, there you go.
So why in the fuck would you go to Mexico to get in the water? Isn't that where you're supposed to stay away from the water?
They got water here.
We do have water here, but I'm in the middle of Illinois. The only water we have is shitty swamp water. So I'd rather swim in something blue than something septic.
How far, if you wanted to swim in the Mississippi, how far would you have to go?
Mississippi? Probably not too far. I know a couple of my buddies dive over there because there's a few sunken boats. But mostly, you dive where you can, especially around here. We have up at my college a quarry that they dug out and filled with water and put a school bus and 3 houseboats and a bunch of shit down there.
Were there kids on it?
Were they shooting at cops?
Probably. They never got Timmy out of there, unfortunately.
All right. So you said that you're a scuba diver, a landscaper, and a bouncer. Does that just mean that you're really good at like menial tasks?
Like breathing?
Yeah. I can breathe well underwater. Like, that's pretty amazing.
What kind of club did you bounce in?
It was a college bar. It was not really one of the hangout bars that you used to fake bounce in, but
Yeah.
more of a douchey boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and where people get drunk.
What the fuck was that? What does that mean?
It's like dance music.
Oh.
You've never, yeah,
Were you saying boots and cats?
yeah, you've never heard that for a basic ass rap beat.
Just like a damn dance beat.
You get
Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots. No, I've never heard that.
Oh, yeah. I think that was a 90s thing, a joke. But yeah, so I work at one of those bars, and I think I sent you a video a while ago of one of the fights that we had. It was a gang fight. People from Chicago came down to party during St. Patrick's Day. And the best part about that is there's one little skinny little shit who took off his Gucci belt and was whipping people with it in the middle of the street.
Would you, if I asked you what college you went to, would you feel comfortable telling me?
Yeah, that's fine. Western Illinois, down in Macomb.
Yeah, I'm familiar.
Huh.
But yeah, I bounced down there for some extra cash.
All right. So when is the last time that you punched somebody in the face?
We're not allowed to punch customers per se.
No, I just mean off the record, whatever. Have you ever punched somebody in the face?
I have, but that's only because they punched my head of security, and he's a good guy and didn't deserve it.
I don't care about any of
deserved
that.
it, we wouldn't have punched him.
What I want you to explain to Anthony, because it's not just me, the satisfaction of feeling somebody's face under your punch.
Oh, it's probably better than sex, just because that's just power that you just broke some.
You're
Better
doing
than-
sex wrong.
I was going to say, are you having straight sex? Because,
Yes, I believe so. Her name was Kim. biggest Adam's apple I've ever seen on a girl.
But
So
you're right. There is a sense of power that comes with crushing somebody's face with your fist.
so how did you
we're
get
not-
into
we're not-
scuba diving?
I was in, the JRTC
Yes.
bullshit.
Yes.
No, roaming the halls of school, protecting them from terrorists.
Yes.
I was in the Navy version, which is what's so great about your guys' Navy is that fit right in.
All right. Were you mad when we switched it to a union?
No, because I'm in a union for my landscaping.
It's like you just fit in wherever we put you.
Yeah, basically, you start either a bouncing squad or a scuba squad.
Scuba
And-
squad. I want to start a scuba squad. Can we switch our Patreon to the scuba squad?
Who's right, scuba squad?
Yes. Yes.
Everybody gets a snorkel.
Yes. We're going to send out branded snorkels. That would be great. Holy shit. I'm loving this.
Not
Okay.
even full size one, the Walmart one.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll just throw our sticker on a fucking Dollar General.
Yes.
Snorkel.
Yes.
Yes, I love it.
I want to buy some Chinese snorkels with lead paint on them. Just send those out to you fuckers.
Oh,
Oh,
the lead makes
shit.
it taste better.
Right.
Well, Reese, we appreciate you signing up. So
Uh,
when are you going on your trip? Stay safe.
I'm leaving. You. I saw
that was
it
awesome.
coming, but I couldn't get out of the way.
All right, man. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Of course.
Yeah.
That was funny. I'm glad you got it in there.
Oh, let's see how this one goes. He's at work.
Oh boy. Looks like Rodney signed up at the $5 tier. Thank you very much, Rodney. We appreciate it.
If I have to say this again, put fucking dashes between your numbers. It is so fucking annoying.
I don't think that you've ever said that before, have you?
Yeah, several times I've ranted about it.
Oh. I must have not been paying attention.
All right, Gage, pick up the phone. Where do you think he works? Grocery store?
I'm gonna say grocery store. He said he's working now, so what else would there be? Nothing else is open.
Hello?
Gage,
What's up?
how are you?
What's up?
Good.
So are you at work right now?
I am, yes. I'm walking out right now to the counting room. Hopefully there's better service out here.
Where do you work at, or what do you do?
I'm an optical assembler. I work with like optics and shit like that.
Optical assembler?
Real. Yeah. So I build like lenses for like, right now I think we're doing like genetic sequencing lenses. We do stuff for like Tesla and Samsung, stuff like that.
What kind of grocery store builds lenses?
I know. I'm sorry to disappoint. I don't work at a grocery store. I never have either. Unfortunately, I don't have any grocery experience behind my belt.
So that sounds like a very high-tech job. Do you make minimum wage?
Nope.
Cool. Good.
Well, I know I don't make minimum wage, but I'll say that I really don't even know what I'm doing. I fucking wing it. I have no
Cool.
degree. I went to college for like a week. Everyone I work with has college degrees. I fucking
Did you
got in here. I got in a company by accident. And now I've been switching companies.
like you fell down and you woke up and you were there? Or?
Pretty much. Like I was working at restaurants before this. My one buddy was in the like the profession. He was like, "You want a job that's not working with food?" And I was like, "Fuck yeah! Does it pay better?" And he was like, "Yeah."
What state are you in?
I live in New York, specifically Rochester, New York.
Are you
Is
guys
that-
hiring?
That place is a shithole, right?
Oh, it's a fucking shithole. I've lived here for almost 25 years. My 25th birthday in like a week, and it is a fucking shit show here. It's fucking terrible. Worst place in the fucking United States.
What's so bad about it?
Well, let's see. There's like, I don't know. There's fucking gangbangs going on every single day in the city. There's fucking people getting.
Hold on a
shot.
sec.
There's
Hold on.
people getting-
The way you phrased that, it made it sound like there was a bunch of group sex activities going on.
Probably. Rochester's very known for its like gay community, so who the fuck knows?
All right, gangbangs in the street. All right, I'm in so far.
Yep. Let's see. My buddy lives down the street from a Starbucks, and there was just like 3 people shot dead like a couple weeks ago in front of that. That was fun. Even the Starbucks aren't safe out here.
You don't see all them stories come across, Anthony, about Rochester?
Oh, all the time.
Oh my god, I hear them all. You guys talk about it every time you guys bring up Rochester. I'm like, oh, fucking not again.
every time I've ever heard the name Rochester, New York, it was in a like shitty circumstance. Like I've never heard anything good about it.
Yeah, it's like somebody's getting shot, some cops fucking doing something weird, somebody's getting like who the fuck knows. This place is a shithole, and I plan on living here the rest of my life.
That's what I was just gonna ask you if you plan on moving.
No, like the stuff I do for work right now, it's one of the biggest places in the United States is fucking Rochester, so that's awesome.
Could you move to the outskirts and just drive into town?
I live like right outside of the actual city.
All right.
All right. Well, we have to stay safe.
Oh yeah, especially in Rochester.
Oh, shit.
All right.
You
Well,
guys stay safe as well.
yeah.
Yeah.
We
Have a good
appreciate
one.
you signing up. Thank you very much. We appreciate it again.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're just tricking everybody today.
Nobody's going to get me today.
Nope.
If somebody wants to the only way somebody could get me is if I call them and they pick up the phone and say, stay safe, and then hang up. That's the only way I'm going to be considered gotten.
God, I hope that happens. So, geez. Looks like Ellis signed up for the $5 tier. Thank you very much, Ellis. We appreciate
Thank you, Ellis.
Thank you, Ellis. Do you think that's a boy or girl?
Girl with big tits.
Perfect.
God, this was a really good week.
Oh, yeah.
The person you are calling isn't taking calls at the moment. Please try again later.
Jesus.
Well, fuck you.
That was aggressive.
Sorry, Noah. You can always give us more California dollars if you want us to call.
Oh, shit.
When we have a week, so here's my problem.
All right.
And you can see it. You can see this shit happening.
Mhm.
I'm very open with my insecurities.
Yes.
Okay. We have a week like this where this list just goes on and on and on.
Yes.
I could be a cocky prick. Like, hey, you want to talk to me? Give more money. Try it again next time. And then that week when nobody, like we had 3 people sign up. It's like, well, let's see if we can try calling one of these people back that didn't answer from 2 weeks ago.
I love it. Oh. Looks like Jiggle Bones signed up for the $5 tier. Can you guys not have names like that?
Thank you, Jiggle Bones.
I meant thank you.
That's a
what I
funny
meant.
name.
That's what I meant to say. Sorry. That's what I meant to say. Just use regular names like me.
When did you change your fucking name to Anthony on the screen?
Today.
God, I can't fucking keep up with you. You know, I don't even tag you in shit anymore. I can't find you on Twitter. I don't know what your fucking name is.
That sucks. Oh, shit.
Sorry, Russell.
I'm sorry, the person you are trying to reach has a voicemail box that has.
Russell, thank you very much for signing up.
Russell.
If you would like me to tell you that in person, you can always up your...
I love it.
Fuck.
Looks like Wayne Jetski signed up at the $5 tier. See, that's a funny name to me. That makes me laugh. Wayne Jetski. Thank you. Thanks to you too, Jiggle Bones. I feel bad now because I made fun of your name. Sorry, buddy. or Buddyette.
Who are you talking to?
Jiggle Bones.
Okay. Thanks, Jiggle Bones. All right. Maybe we'll have better luck with this. Nope. Sorry, Chase. If you
Stay
can always
safe.
up your tier, I'll try calling back. Okay.
Jeez.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging.
Sorry, Chase. You're going in the completed side.
Jeez, guys.
Okay, I'm getting ready to call Long Schlong Bing Bong is a very strong and wears a thong while smacking the thunder gong.
Cool.
I hope you're there. Long Schlong Bing Bong is very strong and wears a thong while smacking the thunder gong.
Is that your given name, buddy? I hope it's a girl.
With big tits.
Right. Oh, looks like AZ signed up at the $5 tier. Thanks, AZ.
Ah! Who the fuck has a busy signal anymore?
She's trying to call you. That's why. You better at least give that one a call back. Or at least put it at the bottom of the list to try, you know, because I really have a strong feeling that that's a girl.
Okay. So if you look at the comments here, Schmickschmackins says, I just realized that I gave you the wrong number on Twitter. Please check your DMs. Schmickschmackins says, Long Schlong sent you the wrong number by accident. Well, Long Schlong Bing Bong is a very strong and wears a thong while smacking the thunder gong. You know how you can get me to try to call you back.
How do you give somebody your wrong number? You don't even know your own phone number? Are you a girl? Oh, shit. All right, how many more of these? Let's see. So, looks like Felix signed up for the Alaska $7 tier. Thank you, Felix.
Hello?
Hey, is this Long Schlong Bing Bong who's very strong and wears a thong while smacking the thunder gong?
Yeah.
You wrote the name.
You're the one that wrote it. Why are you laughing at your own name?
No, the point was to get a laugh, yeah.
From yourself? I'm going to laugh when he reads this. All right, so what's going on, man? How do you not know your own fucking phone number?
Look, I was tired and I was texting him on my phone 8 is next to 9. That's that thing, is it all right?
All right, so I got a question for you. How long have you been listening to the show?
About a couple weeks now. I just ran out of stuff to listen to, so I was looking for more podcasts and started back on the episode where you clean someone's shit out of the bathroom.
What do you say?
Wait, sorry,
Actually,
can you repeat that again? Sorry, I missed that.
Can you not hear me very well?
Well, it was just kind of muddy.
Hey, caller, turn
Hang on,
your
let me
radio
try this
down.
quick.
So I got that you've been listening for a couple of weeks, and then I missed the rest.
I started on some episode where you guys Doug was cleaning someone's shit out of a bathroom.
That could have been any
I
episode.
was caught up to it. And
Okay, that's fair.
you guys don't number it. I don't remember the name. But it's either the same one or right after where you were talking about that Shaggy song.
Oh, yeah, I remember. That was episode 102.
So
Okay, yeah, I missed that sound. I wish you would play it more.
How did you find the podcast then?
I mean, originally I heard about it on the official podcast and I was still a long time ago, but I didn't check it out till recently because I was just listening to stuff on work, and that's pretty much all I did.
Damn it. I was really hoping for you to find it some other way. I keep looking for somebody to find
Yeah,
it
I know, y'all get
not
that
through
a
the
lot, huh?
official podcast.
So what do you do for a living?
I just work at a retail store putting up shit and unloading trucks. But I wanted to ask y'all something because you said something last week about pit bulls, and I wanted to know what you guys thought about how many dogs do you think is too much for a house?
Six.
So I'm assuming you have 6 dogs. Is that what it was?
That's kind of high, actually.
No, so we have 5 dogs.
Oh, okay.
We had
How about,
one.
like 10 or 12.
Yep. You don't know?
No, he said,
It changes over time.
Oh.
are they all inside dogs?
Yeah, they're not actually mine though. I used to live with my family, and that's where they are.
That's a lot of fucking dogs.
Big
Mhm.
big
That's,
big dogs are
that's one of the
okay.
reasons
Are they
out.
all the same breed?
Oh God, no. But so it started off with like a bunch of little dogs because my at some point my mom started getting in dogs, and then a little bit later, well, not I mean, a little bit later, she started like actually trying to rescue some dogs and like, get involved in that kind of stuff. And she's helping them out and trying to find them homes and fostering them. And then she even started like a whole group for that and stuff around here. But eventually she started picking up pit bulls, and then she started like defending them like they were. People were like always calling them aggressive, and she's always trying to say they're not aggressive. They're just raised that way, which I kind of agree with. But also, like some dogs are more inclined to be more aggressive because they can be. Hello.
We had one dog, and I can't even imagine a world where we would have 2 dogs. That's insane to me to have more than 1 dog.
Yeah, no. I used to tell you, I've pretty much always worked nights my whole life, and they would always howl at 6 a.m. when I was trying to go to bed, so I had to get out of there quick. But taking care of them was also not very fun because there's like always shit and piss everywhere you had to clean up.
Well, yeah, that's because you had 10 of them or 12 of them or whatever. If you just had one loyal dog, it's good.
We've got 5 dogs and almost no shit. What are you talking about?
Do you not feed them? If you don't feed them, they don't shit.
Sounds like I'm winning.
No, there's we have no shit in the house and no piss in the house.
Yeah, I mean, you obviously train them to shit and piss outside, you know?
Well, how could you have 5 dogs or 1 dog? Okay, did you have shit in your house?
No. Fuck
Then
no.
why can't you imagine having 2 dogs?
Because it's a lot of work just having a dog. If you're paying the correct amount of attention to it, and it was a lot of work. I mean, I liked our dog. I'm not saying I didn't like it. It's just I can't imagine dedicating that much time to another one. You know what I mean?
How much time did you? Okay, maybe I'm doing it wrong.
No,
'cause I think,
no. It's not like I'm gonna sit down for 3 hours and do this, and this. There's just a lot. There's a lot to it. I mean, like you always have to worry about every time you leave. You have to worry about when you're gonna be back, how long you're gonna be gone, like that kind of shit. And
But that
I mean,
doesn't change from 1 dog to 5 dogs.
That's true, but I don't know. I liked having 1 dog. It was cool. I can't imagine having more. Plus, our house is small. What do you need 5 dogs for? Fuck do you, what do you need 5 dogs for?
Because they're fucking awesome.
I agree. Our dog was awesome, but I don't need 5 of her.
Let me tell you, it was great until it wasn't when you had to clean up all the shit. That was like having all those dogs around. You could just take your pick of them.
We had that dog for 6 years, and I think she shit in the house maybe twice, 3 times maybe.
Anthony, if you could have 5 of your wife, would you have her?
Fuck yeah.
She's watching, right?
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
All right. Well, thank you. I'm not saying your whole name again.
It's just Zach. I just want to make you guys laugh. But I've got more stories later if y'all want to call back.
Have you told us a story?
Well, I actually didn't really get to finish. No. I was going to tell you a story about actually how it got to be to that point, but y'all kind of went talking about the dog.
Wait, how it got to be to what point?
So, like I said, it started off with just a few dogs, right? But then she started trying to rescue them. And basically, it turned into she couldn't say no. So we just started getting in more and more dogs until it got to the point where not either my stepdad or my mom would either say, I'm not getting rid of this dog. This is my dog now. So eventually, they just all became our dogs. And so at some point, like I said, they started changing. So the reason I said that is because sometimes the dogs would get into fights and they would actually kill each other, which
What
is
the fuck?
not so great. Yeah.
Oh,
When you got big dogs and little dogs, and the big dogs are pissed off by the little dogs, it does not end well.
fuck.
So we went. It was like on dog. We were looking for, I think, dog 4, and we went to a. It sounds like a very similar thing to what he's talking about, where it was in Wichita, I think. Yeah, it was in Wichita, and this lady had a ad up for adoption.
Yeah.
And you go to her house, and she has basically a bunch of dog kennels at her house. Probably
Yeah.
had 60 dogs.
Jesus Christ.
And it was the same thing. She had started her own rescue. So we get there, and it's like we've already got 3 big dogs. We're looking for a small dog, and we're walking through, and it's like, well, what's the deal with this dog? Yeah, she's not really ready for adoption yet. We're still just trying to get her straightened out from being rehomed. What about this one? Yeah, this one's really not ready to go yet. I think we're gonna keep her for a little bit. What about this
I'm
one?
not seeing a pattern here.
Yeah. What about this one? And then the husband of the lady leaned over and he goes, "There's only one dog here that she's willing to get rid of."
What the fuck? Wow. That's insane.
Oh, let's say that at some point I can become financially independent.
Yeah.
I would buy a large chunk of land and I would start rescuing dogs.
Really?
Absolutely.
That's interesting. Huh. That's actually kind of cool. That I can understand. But like just having a house in the middle of the city, like, I mean, I got like, tiny little backyard and like 1 bathroom, barely enough room for a family. Let's get 12 dogs. Nah, I mean, I can't see, but if you're going to buy like land and do it right, that'd be cool.
Well, I mean, so you have to understand the situation I'm in now. I have a huge backyard that's fenced in. So you just open the
that
door
helps.
and they run out there and shit and
Yep.
run back in.
Yep. That helps.
Yeah, it's pretty much like ours is.
All right, man. Well, let's see here. I only got one more call to make.
Sweet.
Oh, so I got time?
For what?
Time for what? What do you got?
Okay, so it's actually like it's a little long, but it ends with something more sad because recently my mom can't do that work anymore because of unforeseen circumstances, and I guess I'll just cut right to it. But she got shot like last year while trying to inspect some disturbance, I guess you could call it, in my grandmother's home. My grandma came back from some trip, and there's some dude just living in her house that she didn't even know, and she went in there and I think saw the dude while he was sleeping and then called the cops and all that and they got him out, and while she wasn't paying attention, like he came up and like broke through her window and like grabbed the gun that was in her seat and shot her.
Shit.
She's alive though. She's a lot better, but she's not able to run that stuff anymore, so there won't be any more dogs in that house, I'm assuming. But she did start a really nice group of people that are actually taking care of most of it for her.
So what happened to the guy?
I believe he got arrested. I honestly didn't really care so much at the time because I was focusing more on my mom, but I believe they did find him and arrest him. I don't know his name. I don't know what he looks like, but that's what I was told.
Well, he's a black guy, right?
I think so, yeah. Good in the neighborhood.
Okay, so I don't know anything about you, but I have to call bullshit on that story. There is a piece of the puzzle that's missing. I'm not saying she didn't get shot, but she called the cops, went out to the car, the cops showed up, and then the guy broke into her car, grabbed her gun, and shot her.
Mm-hmm.
Like after the cops showed up and arrested him?
How she survived?
No, like if the cops showed up, how would he get to her car, break the window, grab the gun, and shoot her?
Okay, so they didn't arrest him there for that. They just kicked him out, and he kind of. Oh wait, no, sorry. Some of the details are slightly bad. I think.
Is she able to talk, or does she?
I think at some point he realized that she was calling the cops and left or something like that. Or no, they kicked him out. That's right. They didn't arrest him at the time, and then they found him like a couple blocks later with some of her stuff. That's what it was. Sorry, the whole thing is kind of mixed up because of the whole situation. I don't really remember too much of it.
Because so many rewrites, you just can't keep them all straight.
So where did she get shot
No,
at?
it's just, well, I mean, yeah, I did get told different things, but like most of what I know is from what my grandma told me.
Where'd she get
what
shot
my
at?
friend told me because she was actually, where was she shot?
Yeah.
In the driveway.
Oh, what part of her fucking body?
No, wait, yeah, what part of her body? Her big toe.
Oh. Once I think in the leg and once to the shoulder, but like some of that shoulder bone I think shot into her skull.
Jesus. That's how I want to go. Shoulder bone to the skull.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it was not great, but she was only lucky that she was on the phone with someone at the time that they could call the police back because they were on their way back from leaving after they just kicked the guy out, and so they thought they was done and over with. But they called back and said, "Hey, you need to go back there."
I've got shoulder bone in my skull. You need to get somebody over here.
No, it was her friend or her sister that called.
Okay, my friend's got shoulder bone in her skull. You need to get over there.
Oh, shit.
Well, I am glad she is alive. Otherwise, you would have been featured on our next bonus episode.
Oh, jeez.
Is there like a theme to it?
Did you listen to our last
like
bonus?
Make-a-wish kind of thing you guys are doing for people with dead parents.
You just signed up for this, right?
Yeah.
You'll understand when you listen to our next or last bonus episode.
Yeah, last week's bonus. That's
okay. Yeah, no, I heard that one was good.
You got friends? You got friends on the inside?
Okay.
No, just y'all wouldn't shut the fuck up. I guess maybe it was just advertising about it.
No, the one
it felt good.
Fuck, man. Fuck. The one after that one.
Oh wait, that was last week. Y'all just had one Sunday, didn't you?
Yes.
Monday.
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
So all I can say is there's a lot of shit going on out there in the world. People are getting shot in their driveways or something. There's shoulder bones in the skull, and you need to stay safe.
All right.
Fuck yeah. All right.
Got him.
Thanks, man.
I will remain outside of danger.
All right. Good. Have a good one.
Bye.
You too, guys.
Even I saw that one coming. You were really, really like announcing that one.
All right. Last call.
Looks like Tristan signed up at the $5 tier. Thank you, Tristan. And what does it say here? Josiah. The Josiah Key. That sounds like an indie rock band. This cool indie rock band signed up. Thank you, guys. Looks like Jaden signed up on the Supercast. Thank you, Jaden.
Oh, fuck. He's not answering, or it's not even ringing.
Joe signed up at the 1550 squigglies tier. Do we have a 1550 squigglies? It says check for phone number. I don't know if you see that or not. For Joe. And it looks like Alexis. That's got to be a girl. Alexis signed up for the $5 tier.
Alexis with the big old titties.
And that also says check for phone number.
Caleb, it doesn't look like I can get this call to go through. I don't know what to tell you, man.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah, because all he wrote for his note was former white supremacist. Supremacist. So do you think that means he dates black girls now?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to leave this one on the board.
Please leave your message for 401470.
All right. All right. Bye.